Hi guys and welcome to The Bad Influence. If you want to know why I'm in a room with a pile of clusters of soil, then you should stay tuned for a new video on our channel. So guys, as we don't consume drugs, we don't know how to produce marijuana to smoke and so on. But this is what they planted here. This is a former drug plantation and of course an illegal one. But there are still some insects. These are rests of the cannabis plants. Also here, for example, that happens when you don't hydrate them. I would not recognize the smell of this. It doesn't smell the same as when people are smoking weed. There was a sloth or a bird dog. A bird dog is not a bird, and because it's a dog, a bird dog is a dog who is conditioned to find something, for example drugs. A bird dog found this location here. And how did it work? A police officer went with her dog and the dog smelled something from this plantation and he gave an alarm. And then the police found it suspicious, observed the object, saw some drugs coming and going from time to time, and so they recognized that this location was not really abandoned, because from the outside you could think it's an abandoned building with the windows bricked up, but in the inside you can't even see the windows anymore because they built their own walls inside, and for the right climate they had a ventilation system here and so on. And these rooms were full of plants. You can see this here on the floor is the soil where the plants were in. The plants have been confiscated by the police. I think the plants were in some of these. And here you find such a window. You see, the windows are bricked up. So behind this wall there's a street. And this plantation is said to be running for 7 years until they found it. Here was a small room where the person lived who was responsible of the surveillance of this place 24/7. He lived here. And it's a very stinky room. There are some grocery, an old, what is it, banana nectar or something? The question is if you have to be on drugs yourself to withstand this situation. Here the police had gained some fingerprints in order to analyze them. Also here, where now you can find my footprints. So if being barefoot was more common, then you maybe would have your footprints on your passport and not only your fingerprints and your photo. We assume that they produce drugs which are millions of euros worth here. Do you want to go to the roof and check it out?
Nee, eigentlich nicht.
Yeah, so this is the end of the building. And there is a hatch you can't open anymore because they built these dry walls in here. So it is, of course, a complete change of the purpose of the building. And then you need a new permission. I don't know for what this building has been used before, but in Germany you need a new building permit if you change the purpose of a building. So for example, if it was a building for living before and you want to open a shop in this building, then you need a new building permit. And of course, if you want to make a drug plantation, in theory, you also need a new permit. And by the way, if you earn your money with selling illegal drugs, then you also have to pay taxes for your income. And you have to tell the tax authorities what you are doing. And that's the reason why in Germany they have a so-called Steuergeheimnis, a tax secret. The financial authorities are not obliged to tell this to the police or to the state prosecutor. And the other way around, if the state prosecutor or the police asks the tax authorities what they know how a person gains its money or his money, then the tax authorities are not allowed to answer. That's interesting, but logical. As you have to tell to the tax authorities that you do something illegal and that you earn money, these authorities are not allowed to tell it to the police. Because it is tax evasion, a punishable tax evasion, if you don't declare your income correctly. And, of course, it's punishable too to produce illegal drugs. So then you have two different crimes, but the German law gives you an official way to commit only one of these crimes, only the drug crime, by telling the tax authorities the truth. Yes, which is quite interesting, I think. It's remarkable. So here they had their toilet. As there are several urinals, I can see 4, maybe there were 5. I guess this could have been a restaurant, for example. It's here they brought the windows, which they didn't need anymore. And here this doesn't seem to be very stable anymore. Yeah, you see here you have another restroom, and now all is full of spider webs. Yeah, so 2 restrooms, 1 for every sex. So yeah, my theory is that was a restaurant before. So unfortunately that's all we can tell you, because we are no drug experts, but it's better not to be drug experts. So smoking is stupid, never forget that, and join us for a new video, subscribe our channel, and then we see us again soon. So share it to your friends and recommend our channel if you liked it. Bye!